What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Hit on Crypto. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am documenting my journey of turning $1 million into $100 million in crypto. And it is such an honor to have you on board, joining the journey, watching every step of the way through the ups and the downs, because this is crypto. Y'all know we got a lot of that. And so it is just an honor to be with you today. I'm going to get into this trip regarding Los Angeles, meeting with Snoop Dogg, Damon John, Jaleel White, King Batch. Who else do we meet with? Chuck Liddell, Tyler Abron, and all these amazing actors, actresses, NBA players, former NBA players, NFL players, DJ Who Kid, and just all kinds of incredible artists, entrepreneurs, business leaders, power players. People that are changing the world, and people that are excited about crypto, people that are excited about being in NFTs, blockchain development. They see the future. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to talk about some Saitama updates, that UFC partnership. We're going to talk about Apollo Inu and what they updated in regards to the exchange listings on the Trello app, that major update that they listed. And then we're also going to get into your questions, your comments, and I can't wait to get into that with you today. And so thank y'all so much for dropping your comments and your great questions if you're watching on YouTube. And then also thank y'all so much for subscribing on YouTube and Twitter. Thank y'all for following, retweeting this video. We're going to get into a lot today. For those of you that don't know, I am turning $1 million into $100 million in crypto, documenting the journey so that you can watch every step of the way. Hopefully you get something of value, whether it's encouragement, life-giving words. I believe you can 100x anything in life. And so whether it's the internal, the spiritual, professionally, emotionally, psychologically, financially, I believe you can 100x anything in life. And that's the whole point of documenting this journey. Crypto is the illustration, but the 100x is the target. And so we'll talk about the investments that I've made. We'll talk about why I was in Los Angeles this last weekend during Super Bowl week. And we're going to get into your questions and your comments. So I've never taken a dime for talking about coins or tokens. I'm never out here to give you financial advice. And the reason why I've never taken money for talking about coins, and I never will, is because I have resources and access to resources that allow me to be flexible and cover the bills. So YIPS, YIPS.co is my sponsor. And I want to talk to you about YIPS for just a second. I use their award-winning, strain-specific, no additive YIPS night capsule. It helps me with effective rest without the grogginess found in traditional sleeping pills. It's all natural. It completely changed my sleep. Use the code HENOK, HENOK, to get 20% off of their all-natural CBD-based products. All right, y'all. Why was I in Los Angeles? Why was I hanging out with all these people? What's ahead? Is this the end, or is this the beginning for what we're doing here at the HENOK Crypto Corporation? I'm glad you asked. So there are influencers, power players, politicians, entrepreneurs, celebrities, people that you know that love the idea of crypto, love the idea of blockchain development, love the idea of getting into NFTs, but they're new to the space. And here's the thing about power players and influencers. They have a circle around them, and this circle is comprised of people that have expressed and displayed loyalty, consistency, hard work. And so some of these leaders have people that have been in their lives for years, and they trust them. But those outside of the circle might not be able to get in. Well, here's the problem. The influencers and the leaders want to be in crypto, want to be in blockchain and NFTs, but the trusted circle isn't as knowledgeable about this space. Maybe they're knowledgeable about Web 2, social media, business, but Web 3, NFTs, blockchain, contract addresses, transaction hashes, smart contracts. These are foreign concepts. These are new concepts to a lot of us, to a lot of the people that are getting into this space. And so that's where we come in. HENOK Crypto Corporation is going to come in. And what I'm excited about is helping to bridge that gap, to be able to teach, empower, equip, provide resources, contacts, networks for my new friends, to help them out. But what I'm excited about as well is when I invest in a project, I'm not just bringing my money. The HENOK Crypto Corporation has access to resources. I've been trying to tell you all, and I hope it's starting to get more and more clear. Hanging out with Snoop Dogg, hanging out with, Chuck Liddell, hanging out with Damon John from Shark Tank. King Batch, and Curtis Lepore and Meta World Peace, former NBA player, and all these people. I can just go down this list. Names and phone numbers in my cell phone now. Contacts, relationships, business contracts. I'm no longer just bringing money to the table when I invest in a project. I want to bring my friends. I want to bring my network. I want to bring resumes, backgrounds, track records of success. Y'all know, many of you know that I have a business partner that has invested over $1 million into my business. And my business partner has an experience, and his team have experience of running multiple companies that do hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue every single year. So we're not just bringing celebrities, influencers, power players into projects. You might see some more of that in the future. But I've also got business relationships. And these are all businessmen and women that have a ton of acumen, operational, executional excellence. And so I am no longer, the Henok Crypto Corporation is no longer just bringing money into a project. I'm investing a lot more than just money. That's why we were in LA. We were there to help people get their NFT collections off the ground, help them understand crypto, establishing new relationships, contracts, and business relationships. So you guys are going to see a whole lot more over the next, honestly, y'all, I want to say year, but this is not going to stop. You're going to see a whole lot more in the decades to come. But you're early. So that's why we were in LA. And there's a lot more coming. We're not done. That is not the last time I'm going to Los Angeles. And we will be traveling. I mean, there's a lot of people that want to meet. There's a lot of people that are excited about the $100 million. Y'all see what Snoop said? There's a lot of people excited about the $100 million challenge and what we're doing and what we're building and the platform we're creating to help people and creators and influencers get integrated in this space, make a lot of money in this space. And we don't want to just help the average person. You guys have always heard me say, I want to help everyone, win. But it's not just the average people. There are power players that want to win too. And so we're going to help them as well. We don't discriminate. And so I'm really excited about the opportunities ahead for the Henok Crypto Corporation. And the best is ahead. What's funny is this is actually just the beginning. So if you think that we're done, if you think this is exciting and cool, whatever, like I'm with you, it's cool. But like, you have no idea what's ahead. Like this is actually just the beginning. Now, I want to talk about Saitama and the news that dropped yesterday. For those of you that don't know, I invested over $250,000 into Saitama. It is the only token in my portfolio that was in the red today, but they did announce a UFC partnership. I can't say his name right, so I don't want to disrespect the man and his heritage. So I believe his name is Islam, and the last name starts with an M. And Saitama is going to be sponsoring this gentleman, and it's great. It's good for brand exposure. We sponsored a boxing match not too long ago, and we saw the chart pump just a little bit. And so I expect a little bit of the same thing. So we'll see what happens. But listen, brand awareness is never a bad thing, And I was hanging out with Chuck Liddell this last weekend, the guy who pretty much made the UFC. Like he didn't create it, but he certainly popularized it. That's what he's known for. And we were talking about crypto and. I'll say it like this. You're going to see more and more people, whether it's the UFC, NFL, NBA, power players, influencers. I think you're going to see more and more of these people taking on crypto sponsorships. I think it's a trend of the future. It's the trend of the past, and it's going to be more and more ubiquitous. So don't be surprised if you see one of my friends or a couple of my friends involved in some of the projects that I'm personally invested in. Don't be surprised if you see more and more influencers continue to step into our industry. Web3 is hot right now, and there's a lot of opportunity. And so I was happy to see that Saitama acquired, a partnership with Islam. I actually have never heard of him before. So it's great to see, a new face, and it's always a good thing. Let's get into Apollo Inu. What I love about Apollo Inu and the way that the dev team is leading that project is total transparency. I've never seen anything like this. The Trello app. In fact, why don't we do this? Let's pull it up. So for those of you that don't know, the dev team has publicized their workflow. Here, I'll put it on the screen for you. The dev team at Apollo Inu has actually publicized their workflow. You see that? Look at that. So, wait, hold on. Let me do the camera. There we go. All right. So as you can see here, this is their workflow. And what you're looking at is basically what are they doing today? What's on deck today? So look at this. In the let's go in progress section. Okay, look at the top right here. In progress. What's in progress? What are they working on today? You can see that Matt Johnson updated this particular card yesterday at 4:12 Central Time, and looks like they're working on announcing a exchange listing, which if you're in crypto or you know anything about crypto, you know what that means. I love that we can see in real time what in the world they're doing as a dev team. Look at this. Look what else is in progress. Okay. Exchange number 1, liquidity. So a couple things that I see here as an investor. I see what they're working on. I see what's ahead, and I see when they do it. Look at the timestamp on all this. Total transparency. I've never seen anything like this in crypto. I've never seen anything like this in any company I've ever invested in or partnered with, or worked for that matter. I've never seen the CEO document, what are you doing today? Look at this. They're working on marketing, website. Yeah, look, they're working on marketing. You see that? So what I love about the Trello app is when I'm giving you news about, when I'm giving you news about Apollo Inu, I'm not telling you what I think will happen. I'm not telling you about a phone call that I got from a dev. I'm verifying using their own app for the sake of accountability what exactly is going on today. Not last month, not last week, not what's to come in the future. Total transparency regarding what's happening today. Why? Because now we can hold you accountable. I mean, that's what it's all about. Accountability, transparency. And on a project like this that is community driven, a project like this that is led and empowered by a DAO, which is a decentralized autonomous organization, I think it's important that the community knows exactly what's going on. Listen, I invested, over $250,000 into Apollo Inu. I think, and whether it's someone investing $250,000 or $25, we have the right to know what's going on. If you're a community-driven project, now if you're running a dictatorship, the leaders at the top run the whole thing, you don't have to answer to us. But if you're going out there and saying you are for the community, run by the community owns the project, then the community should know the workflow. I believe this needs to be the trend of the future. I would love to see every single project in the crypto, NFT, Web3 space provide a Trello app, daily update on exactly what you're doing with the resources and our buy-in, right? If we're bringing our community efforts to the table, we're contributing to the project, and we're documenting that. What about you, dev teams? We would like to know. I think it's important if you're claiming to be a community-driven project. If you're not, then you don't have to do that. But accountability, transparency, I love what I'm seeing with Apollo Inu. Look at this. In the QA section, they're working on a website redesign. We saw an update yesterday morning at 10:50 a.m., real-time updates. They're working on white paper 1.0, which means there's going to be a 2.0 and a 3.0, which, by the way, when the white paper rolls out in the coming, however long it takes, I will be dissecting that backwards and forwards and providing commentary on what I see and why I'm bullish, on the project. Looks like they're working on a how to buy Apollo document. So this is just what I mean by total transparency. I love this. This is how you earn my business. This is how I can get Snoop Dogg involved. Right? It's a dog project, Apollo, right? This is how I can bring Chuck Liddell or my friends that I'm making, my contacts, into a project, because I can literally point to stuff like this. Hey, look what they're working on. Look what's ahead. Total transparency. So this needs to be the future. All of crypto. And the reason why it's important is because crypto is full of scammers and hackers and people trying to, take our money. And not doxing yourself, and even if you do dox, but not letting us know what you're doing that month, that week, total transparency communicates a lot. And it's so much easier for me to bring my friends into projects, whether it's my mother, my family members, or my new friends, from LA, my new business partners. It's going to be a whole lot easier for us to bring people into projects when we see total transparency like this. So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. I love the Trello app. Didn't know about it until, Apollo Inu got involved with it. And I'm going to now encourage every project ever to use the Trello app so that the public can see what in the world is going on in real time. So let's do this. I'm gonna get to your questions, and I'm gonna get to your comments. We talked about Saitama. We talked about LA. Snoop Dogg, Jaleel White, Chuck Liddell, all my new friends. Relationships, partners that I'm developing. We talked about Saitama's partnership with a UFC fighter. I should say not the UFC, but a UFC fighter. I don't want to spread anything that's wrong. We talked about Apollo Inu and how transparent they're operating. It looks like exchanges are on the way. Website redesign, white paper is on the way. Now I'm going to get to your questions and your comments. Austin, my man, he said, "What's up? It's good to see you here, my friend." The Sandstorm said, "What's up, Hinnock? Don't forget, Russ is coming on the Sandstorm tonight. Keep doing what you're doing." I love that, Mr. Sandstorm. Congratulations on bringing Russ in. I know that man doesn't run from any kind of tough questions, and is going to give nothing but just good stuff, I'm sure. So thank you for leading that effort. Porter said, "Knock Nation, stand up." Rod Marino said, "Can I go work with you right now?" Listen, we just hired somebody else. Anytime we ever make a hire, and it's not publicized, like the job requisition isn't publicized, that just means we found somebody within our own network. If there's ever a time where we need to hire somebody and we cannot find them inside of our network, we will post on Instagram, that particular requisition, which, by the way, y'all need to be following me on Instagram. There's a lot of information there that I'm not putting on Twitter, not putting on YouTube. You don't want to miss that, at Hinnock Crypto. You need to also follow me on Twitter, at Hinnock Crypto, if you're, some of you are already watching on Twitter. And if you're on YouTube, subscribe, Hinnock Crypto. And then lastly, TikTok, at Hinnock Crypto Jail, because they banned my first account for talking about crypto. We're trying to get that overturned. But my backup account, Hinnock Crypto Jail, is available for you to check it out. All right, let's get to your questions. Mrs. Wynn said, "Hello, Hinnock." Hey, Mrs. Wynn, good to see you. All right, let's see. Hinnock, ZX6 said, "Hinnock, brother, I got into Apollo and I've seen many important influencers talk about the DAO." Yes, there's a reason why we're all talking about the DAO. "And how it is the future of crypto." Yes, it is. I'm trying to tell people. People are sleeping on this. And he said, "I see Apollo reaching good numbers. Reflections at 3%, burn at 2%. Yeah, they're burning token. They're burning supply at a fast rate. They're operating in total transparency. I've never seen anything like this level of transparency with a project. Like they're definitely not going to rug at this point. I mean, the leaders have made so much money in the past with other successful ventures. Go watch Jake Agant's AMA with Matt Johnson, the lead dev, where he talked about how they're not going to rug. They have no interest in rugging. It's not interesting, nothing like that, and it's just nothing but growth that I see ahead for that project. So I agree with you. I think it's going to be. I actually believe that Apollo Inu will be the next multi-billion-dollar market cap coin. Have you noticed every single year there's a couple of coins, especially coins that are called meme coins that do multi-billion-dollar market caps, right? Saitama, Shiba Inu last year. I believe Apollo Inu is the next one. And Apollo Inu is not, a meme coin. It's a utility coin disguised as a meme coin. And they're doing that for marketing purposes. When they get listed on exchanges, all these kids out there love investing in the meme coins for no reason. And so they appear to be a meme coin, but when you look under the hood, take a look at the innovative tokenomics and utility, you're going to see a lot of utility, right? Funding artists with grants. And so it's going to attract people that want to invest in real utility. It's going to attract people that would just want to invest in memes. And the project is being run unlike anything else I've ever seen with regards to transparency and delivery. All right. Someone said, "Hello, Hinnock. I hope your queen liked the red rose I sent on Twitter last night." She did appreciate that. Thank you for the Valentine's Day rose. "I've been following your journey since the Vegas event. It is inspiring. I'm working to get my 3 children into crypto. And 2 have already realized how life-changing it could be. My youngest son is 27, still a little skeptical. I don't blame him. You are one of the people I will present to them for inspiring crypto content." Wow. I am not the only one. There's a lot of incredible, wonderful, amazing people to present them to, but I count it an honor. Thank you so much for considering me, and thank you for your encouragement. Pierre said, "I am so proud of you, bro. Keep applying pressure." Hey, Pierre, you know what's funny, my guy? This is just the beginning. They have no idea what's coming next. Just wait. Someone said, "Who is your business partner?" I cannot reveal that. Mrs. Wynn said, "I am so proud of you. Thank you." Someone said, "Why can you not say who your business partner is to be transparent?" I told you that I would be transparent with my wallet address, with the trades and investments that I'm making, which, by the way, hardly anyone else is doing that. So I've gone further than almost anybody else in the space. Second, I told you that I'd be transparent about, what I'm doing and where I'm going. I never promised you that I would reveal the identity of my business partners. They did not sign up for that. There are employees in our company that never signed up to put their faces on camera so that people like y'all, could maybe attack or criticize. Many of you don't, but there are a few that do. And so I've never committed to that. I told you exactly what I've committed to. So, and I'm going to stick to that. Mrs. Winston, I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much. Someone said you just started investing a year ago. You're right. You're exactly right. Yep. New to the game. And that's what's crazy about this. You don't have to have 10 years of experience to crush it in this space. That should encourage you. All right, let's go. Someone said $100 million man, Hinnock for president. Oh, you're crazy. I'm not going to be a president, but I really appreciate the encouragement. Let's see. Brawley said, hey, do you reply to DMs? I try to on Instagram at Hinnock Crypto. Go find me there. It's a lot easier to get a hold of me there. Jakian said, good morning, brother Hinnock. What's up, man? Let's see. Someone said, how do you make your first million? The same way that you do, right? Hard work over a long period of time. So I secured a business investment. And so when you work really hard, when you're consistent, when the right circumstances are brought about by the grace of God, I mean, anything is possible. And so you make your first million the same way that everyone makes their first million. Hard work consistently over a long period of time could lead to a business investment, could lead to a sale or a transaction that could absolutely change your life. That's exactly what happened to me. Someone said, when will you be verified on socials? So many scam Hinnocks. How can we help you get there? I don't know. I need to go ahead and get verified. I tried on Twitter. They denied me. Not sure why. But I could use your help. So if anyone's out there and you're really good at getting verified, I think Adam Shelton did it. I need to figure it out. I could use your help. So please reach out to me and let me know. Someone said, keep it up, dude. You make it great. That's right. I love that positivity. David Brown said, I love what you're doing. Let's go. Thank you, David. Someone said, don't miss out on Apollo. You will never find a smaller token with such utility. You know what's funny? People always say, oh, man, when I find the next Shiba Inu or when I find the next Saitama, I'm going to jump in. But here's the problem. When you see one right in front of you, you see a seed while the rest of us see a forest. So, for instance, Apollo Inu, their website's not done. The white paper's not out. And so many people have said, $250,000 into that? And here's what I always say. You see a seed, but I see a forest. When there's a guy who turned $1,700 into $66 million in Shiba Inu. Why? Because he invested when Shiba Inu was a seed. So these people in crypto it's kind of like the jackpot lottery mentality. And you hope to find a project crazy early with the hopes that it'll take you to tens of millions of dollars. But when there's one sitting right in front of you, you can't see it because you say to yourself, well, I need to see the white paper. I need to see this. I need to see that. I need to see that. The whole point is it's in the infancy stage, y'all. It's not there yet. Okay. The whole point is to get in early. So yeah, I think Apollo, people have no idea, but I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let time go by and we'll see who's right. We'll see what's going on. I'm confident. There's a reason why I invested that much. Tony Tran, thank you so much. Really appreciate you. Tony said, any prediction on Saitama price? Are you planning to DCA on Saitama? I've already done that. I've already dollar cost average. I bought more Saitama last Monday. I put in over $250,000 total into Saitama. I no longer will engage in price predictions around Saitama because it's so hard. It's such a unique project to try to get a price prediction out of. I will no longer engage in that. UFC fighter just got listed or joined the team. So, hopefully that'll do good things. I'm sure it will. But no, I don't know where Saitama's price is headed. I used to do that. I used to be very confident in some price predictions, but this is crypto and you never know. So I can't get into that. There's a reason why I invested. So I'll put it to you like that. Someone said, hey, Hinnock, I'm following your wallet. Thanks. Someone said, what crypto are you deciding to buy next? You'll find out after I do it. Someone said, hey, Hinnock, how are you, my brother? Where is Madison? Madison is working. Listen, the team is expanding. The Hinnock Crypto, after this last weekend, after hanging out with Snoop, Damon John, King Batch, Chuck Liddell, and many, many others, as y'all can imagine, business is booming. We are expanding. We got a lot of work to do here. So Madison can't be with us at this moment. Maybe she'll be with us on Instagram. We do a live there or TikTok, so you can go follow me there. so you don't miss her. Maybe not. She might be too busy working, but she's putting in hard work. What are the main aspects of a project that you check and decide? Okay, here's how listen, my secret sauce, in case you can't tell, my secret sauce and kind of what I fancy myself decent at is finding projects early. So I invested in my personal wallet, not my Hinak wallet, not my business wallet, my personal wallet into Saitama really early last year. And I got to ride that wave, right? And I actually haven't sold out of the personal wallet, which is funny. But anyway, I fancy myself good at finding projects really early. That's how I made a lot of money last year in the meme coin space, is finding these finding utility coins disguised as meme coins and finding them early. That's my secret sauce. That's our team's secret sauce. So you want to know how to do it? Here's how you find them. Great leadership teams that are docs with a track record of success, innovative and creative utility and tokenomics, and a business and marketing plan that can get the coin out to the masses. That's the secret. You got to find them early. So that's what I look for. That's what it's about for me. All right. Someone said the UFC fighter was just a pump and dump. We can live on the expectations we want, but you can't ignore reality. Saitama needs a working app. Yeah, I mean, we all like to see, everybody using Saitama, so hopefully that'll happen soon. Someone said, keep up the awesome work, keep the wife engaged, and remember to give thanks. Amen, Terrence. Really appreciate that. Are you open to talk about new projects? How can they reach out to you? Yeah, I get new projects reaching out to me every single day through DMs, particularly on Instagram and Twitter. So thank y'all for following me there at Hinak Crypto on Twitter, at Hinak Crypto on Instagram, at Hinak Crypto Jail on TikTok. And if you're watching on YouTube, you're welcome to subscribe. Thank y'all so much for, getting involved with me. Thank y'all so much for watching this journey. I'm looking to turn $1 million into $100 million in crypto. We might go to zero. We might go to $500 million. Who knows? Who cares? I just want to bring you along for the journey and the story. Hopefully you can get something of value from what we do, whether it's just a smile on your face or learning, something of help, something of value. And we're just going to see how the journey goes. So thankful for my sponsor, Yips, yips.co. Use the code HENOK, HENOK, to get 20% off of their all-natural CBD-based products. They allow me to do what I do without taking a dime from tokens, and I really appreciate that. Thank y'all for keeping up with me. We've got an incredible year, an incredible decade.